What's going on, everyone? LA Sports back with another video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the two moves the Toronto Blue Jays made prior to yesterday's 6 p.m. Eastern Time deadline. Of course, two deals with the St. Louis Cardinals. Of course, three actually. We got Cabrera, the pitcher. I'm not going to get too in-depth. I'm not really going to talk much about him at all. He was a solid acquisition. He's been good with the Blue Jays here so far. He had a rough outing last night. But that's going to happen. Genesis Cabrera was a very good pickup, and he's been very good for the Blue Jays here so far. But the two big ones, of course, on Sunday and Tuesday. Of course, the Jays on Sunday, right after the game, they acquired the flame-throwing right-handed relief pitcher Jordan Hicks from the St. Louis Cardinals. Jordan Hicks is a beast. I've liked him for a long time. He's turning 27 in about a month, just over a month. He's been very good throughout his MLB career. He's a beast. He throws a very, very hard fastball, 6'2", 220. He throws up to 105 miles per hour. He has a big, big arm, and he's been very good in his career. With the Cardinals, he had a couple really good seasons. And back last season, he started a couple of games. I believe he started 8 games. He's had a couple of rough seasons, though he's coming off a couple of rough seasons, but he was pretty good with the Cardinals this season, posting an ERA of 3.67. He doesn't give up very many home runs, just one every over 20 innings. So those are very good numbers. For Jordan Hicks, he's been very good throughout his career. Like I said, and he kind of acted like as a closer over in St. Louis. And I think that the Jays, until they get Romano back, he's going to be a closer. And then once the Jays have Romano back, he'll be that 8th inning setup guy. And him and Swanson will interchange. Will interchange as the 7th and 8th inning guys, which I think is a pretty good punch, right, to set up for Romano. But I'm looking forward to seeing Hicks pitch as a Blue Jay. Of course, he had a bad outing last night, but in an inning where really it didn't matter, just throwing out there, is what it is. Hicks is going to be a very good pickup. We didn't have to trade anything to get either of these guys. I'm not even going to be talking about the return for DeJong or Jordan Hicks, because we really traded nothing for the two guys, and they were in separate trades, which is pretty interesting. But Hicks is a free agent this winter, and we'll see if the Jays keep him. I hope they do, but it might be tough too. He might be making a little bit too much money. Now, is it possible? Absolutely. I hope so. I hope it happens. I think it's certainly a possibility. But even if it doesn't, even if he's a rental, even if DeJong's a rental, it's at a super cheap cost. That brings us to Paul DeJong, who is a shortstop. He could play really all around the infield, and with Bo Bichette being out now here, this makes this trade a lot better. He's actually turns 30 today. He's another one. He's been around the league a while. He's been in the league for 7 seasons. He's spent all 7 seasons with the St. Louis Cardinals. Another guy who's going to be a free agent this winter, and of course I still think there's a good shot the Jays could re-sign him, but of course they have a lot of decisions to make, whether that's Merrifield or DeJong, or do they bring back Hicks? Who knows? But either way, even if he is a rental, and if Hicks is a rental, they're both at super cheap prices, and I still think that's certainly entirely possible that they're both back. But that we'll have to wait and see. Merrifield's been sensational for us, so maybe we choose to get Merrifield over DeJong. We'll see how it all plays out. But DeJong has been very good. Throughout his MLB career, he's a 233 hitter, but he's had some really, really good seasons, and that average has really been brought down because of his past couple seasons. 2021, 2020, he's been atrocious, really. But outside of that, he's been a very, very good hitter. He could hit for power if you need him to. He's got a 25 home run season. He's got a 30 home run season, so he could bring you a bit of power. And he plays quite a couple of positions along the infield, mainly shortstop. He'll be a huge, huge piece while Bo Bichette is out. Right? So it makes a lot of sense to bring in Paul DeJong. I think Bichette will probably be out, I would say, about a month, 3 weeks to a month. So bringing in DeJong certainly doesn't hurt. Like I said, even if he's a rental, it costs you absolutely nothing. But it is entirely possible that both these guys could be back. But I'm really excited about these two acquisitions. I was at the game last night, a bit of a disappointing game, of course. But we will see what happens ultimately. Tonight, I'll be at the game again. Hopefully, we get to see them both. I think DeJong hopefully will start tonight. We will have to see. But we'll see what ultimately happens here. In terms of DeJong's exact specifics, we could bring him back. He's not a free agent, a UFA. He's got a fourth arbitrary year. He's got a club option of $12.5 million. So we'll see if the Jays accept that. We'll see ultimately what they end up doing with both these guys. But I could really completely see them both back here with the Jays next season. But guys, that's all I got in this video. You guys let me know down below in the comment section your thoughts on the Toronto Blue Jays' two newest additions. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. I could entirely see them both back next season. But we will see Paul DeJong, Jordan Hicks from the Cardinals. Jays give up nothing. Hopefully they're back next year. We'll have to wait and see how it all plays out. But you guys let me know all the good stuff down below in the comment section. As always, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We'll see you guys all in the next video. And as always, let's go Blue Jays.